Okay, good morning. Today we'll look at how to solve some of the questions in the 5 areas. Right? The first one is expand each of the following. The simplest one you can see one bracket, one term outside, you multiply, you get Ke minus Kf. The second one also one term outside but negative term. So when you multiply inside, the first one negative and the positive inside gives you negative 8d. Can you see negative 4d times 2e gives you negative 8de, and then negative 4d multiply negative 5f, negative and negative becomes positive 20df, right? Take note of the negative and negative multiply becoming positive. Then the c half x multiply got 3 terms inside, 3x minus 2y plus 3 over 4z. So each one you must multiply with half x. Can you see that? See? Right. The first one half x times 3x. The second one, the negative 2y, bring the negative in front, half x times 2y. Then the third one is 3 over 4z, multiply with half x. So the first one will get 1x times 3x is 1 times 3, the number is 3 over 2, x and x gives you x square. Attach that together. Now 2 and 2 here, top and bottom, can cancel. So negative 1x plus y gives you negative xy. No need to put the 1 there. The third one, 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 4 is 8, x and z attach at the back. Can you see that? That's how you do. Okay? Okay. The third one got 2 brackets. If you notice, this is 1 bracket, 1 bracket, 1 bracket. Now you got 2 brackets. Now we have learned this, right? A plus B and A plus C, something like that. You multiply. So the first one, multiply the first and second in the second bracket. After that, you multiply with the second term with the first term and the second term in the second bracket. So x times x is x square, x times 6 is 6x, 4 times x is 4x, 4 times 2 is 6 is 24. Now notice what is important here is the common factors here, 6x and 4x I can plus together. So x square plus 10x, 24. Now, okay, let's see, look at this one. This one got square here, meaning I have to write this 4x plus 3 2 times. Can you see that? With the bracket. Then only, see here, 4x plus 3 bracket square means it's 4x plus 3 bracket, 4x plus 3 bracket. Then I multiply out, I get 16x square. 4x times 3 is 12x, 3 times 4 is also 12x, 3 times 3 is 9. So the common one is 12x and 12x, giving me 16x square. This is 24x plus 9. Okay, right. Then f is 2a plus b everything square, then minus 3ab minus a square. Now this one you must expand first by putting 2 brackets here, 2a plus b, 2a plus b, and then followed by negative 3ab, negative a square. Now you multiply this out, you get 4a square, 2ab, 2ab, b square, followed by minus 3ab minus a square. Now what I'm going to do next is I must collect all the similar terms. The 4a square, I got a minus a square, I put it here. So 4a square minus a square. 2ab and 2ab gives me 4ab minus with 3ab, same term. And then the b square, I push it at the back. So this will give me 3a square, 4ab minus 3ab is ab and b square. Can you see that? Okay, very good. Okay, I hope you can understand. Not very fast, right? Anyway, you can rewind, you go back and you can listen again. Right, factorize each of the following here. Now factorize means you must create bracket. Look at the a, right? X square minus 81. Now first thing you must get, if this is square here, try to get a square number here. So 81 is 9 square. Can you see that? Right. Now once you get this, can you remember a square minus b square? Same thing. That means one is plus, one is minus. So x minus 9, x plus 9, or x plus 9, x minus 9. Very simple. Okay, let's look at this one. Something weird, right? 4x square minus 1. How to get a square minus b square? It's like that. 4 can become 2 square. X square is attached to that. Now 1, even you square it, is still 1. So we can use the square here. Can you see that? Right, now it becomes a square and this is minus b square. Therefore, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. Can you see that? Careful, this is the trick. They give you like that, so you must know how to square it. Okay, let's look at b. 2m square minus 18. Now first thing, when you see this, you see the common factor here is 2. Can you get a 2 outside from here? 18? Yes. 2 times 9 is 18, so I bring out the 2. So inside the bracket I have m square minus 9. Now 9 I can make it a square 3. 3 square, correct or not? So 2 bracket m square minus 3 square. Now this one now becomes a square minus b square. So the 2 will remain outside. Then I can see one is m plus 3, the other one m minus 3. Easy, right? Good. Now let's look at the third one. Okay. Now this is in quadratic form. X square minus 10x plus 25. Now when you have x square and x something and a number, you have to have 2 brackets. Okay? 2 brackets. So how? Right. This way you can do. There are 2 methods. I showed you, right. Method 1 is the cross multiplication. So the x square will become, can you see that? The x square becomes x and x here, right? Factors of 25 is negative 5 and negative 5 here, right? So you cross multiply this way and this way. So this one will give you negative 5x here. This one will give you negative 5x over here. Now these two, you must multiply. X times x is x square. This one also you multiply. Negative 5 times negative 5 is plus 25. But this side you must plus. So negative 5x and negative 5x gives you negative 10x. Now how do you rearrange? If you want to check, so you have to put this here, the number at the back, right? So when you are getting it, the same thing here, that means my factors are like this, x minus 5 and x minus 5. Can you see that? Now another way of writing x minus 5, I can put it in a bracket. You can leave it like that or you can leave it like that. No harm. Both are correct. Okay? Right. Now method 2, if you see that, I have taught you also split in the middle. X square minus 10x plus 25. 10 can be break up into 2. Minus 5x minus 5x. When you plus together, you get negative 10x, isn't it? Plus 25. Then I take out the common factor of x here, which is x. So bracket x minus 5. Here the common factor is going to be 5. But I put negative 5 so that I will get negative here, means I will get negative inside here. So that when I multiply back, negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 5 gives me positive 25. Alright? Now when you do like that, please remember whatever factors you get here must be the same thing over here. If this is minus here, this must be minus. If this is plus, this must be plus. Right? Then only you are doing the split correctly. This is like grouping, right? Then what do? You take the 5x here and the negative 5 here, you make one term, and this 2 becomes another term here. Okay? I've showed you this before, isn't it? So x minus 5 square. So you can use this method which you learned in form 2, or you can use this method, doesn't matter, you'll get the answer. Right? Okay. Now next is the grouping actually. CD plus DE minus FC minus FB. So the common one is D, bring out the D, so you get C plus E. Now when you get C plus E here, you must also get C plus E here. So the common factor is negative F. Can you see that? Bring that up. So you'll get 2 terms here. Can you see? One is D minus F, the other one. Both these you put only one, C plus E. Can you see that? Right. So that is grouping.